Hey guys, this is Don't Open Your Eyes. A horror game, might have seen it. It's pretty good. I'll link it in the description, like I always do. It's getting late. My eyelids begun to feel heavy. I better go to sleep. What a psychopath, sleeping with his door open. I leave aside the book I've been reading and look out my window. The process of falling asleep is always a struggle against noise. Barking dogs, police sirens, or even my own intrusive thoughts. But not even the tuning gears of my brain are producing much noise. Tonight is just oddly quiet. Quiet. Too quiet. I feel restless. My sight veers toward the hallway outside my door, which is open. Distance between my room and the opposite wall is only 10 steps long. I'd know since I've made a habit of counting them whenever I go out. 1, 2, 3. Absent-mindedly, but always. I don't know why. Maybe I just like being aware of my surroundings to the smallest details. But tonight is different. The hallway looks like it stretches into nothingness, like the throat of a gargantuan beast. Logical thinking cries that it's just my imagination. There can't be anything wrong or difficult about it. It's just a hallway, but I don't want to look at it. So I take a deep breath and close my eyes. In my room. Oh. There's a bed. Did not expect the bell. In my room. There's a wardrobe. In my room. There's pictures framed on the wall. In my room? My room is a part of myself. It's a world I know like the back of my hand. Were someone to blindfold me and ask me to find my way around, I'd do so without the slightest difficulty. As long as nothing changes, having my eyes closed makes no difference. In this room, I can always find what I want. Because in this room, I know how everything looks. I need to wake up early tomorrow. I should really try to sleep. Oh, footsteps? It's 2. What's that sound? We're getting closer and closer. Are those footsteps? No, that's impossible. It must be in my imagination. Sounds like they should be pretty close to the bed by now, but it's getting closer. Like 2 or 3 more steps. And closer, and closer. Right next to me. And closer. They're gone. There's no way someone could be there, right? Right? Oh, they're touching me. Oh god, that's... Oh, I don't like that.
Hey.
Ooh. Oh, it just gets worse and worse. I did not...
Open your eyes.
I did not expect voice acting. I hope you're wearing headphones.
Open your eyes. Look at me. Why won't you look at me? Where are your manners? If a stranger asks for help, is it right to ignore them? Is that how it is? I will share a secret with you. I have never seen myself before.
Bit odd.
I don't know if my face is ugly. I don't know the color of my skin. I don't know if I'm even here. That is why I need you to open your eyes, so you can tell me how I look. But I'm also shy,
Counterproductive.
so I might hide the moment you do. You won't find me anywhere, and soon you will forget, like a faded dream. I know you're not asleep.
Oh god.
You listen with those tiny ears of yours. They look so fragile, like I could almost grab them. Put my fingers around them
Oh no.
and tear them off.
No. Don't.
If I do, will you scream? Will I hear your voice? It was a joke. I'm joking. Don't be scared.
Real funny.
Hey, how do you think my eye, when our gazes finally meet, what will you find? Answer me.
God, there's a mouse. He sounds
They look
both broken and
Empty.
empty. Oh, that's
That
the
may be
worst
so.
out of the 3 options I've seen so far.
The eyes are the window to the soul. That's what someone told me. They said that the soul was holy, bright, beautiful. Every person has one, both the good and the evil. But that person said I was the exception. That something like me couldn't possibly own something so holy,
Okay, so he's a demon.
so bright,
That,
so beautiful.
that's good to know.
They looked inside of me, took a deep breath, and announced their conclusion with great fatigue. Their eyes that could see it all, couldn't find anything in there. I'm sure that if you were to cut me apart, not even blood would flow out, even if I felt it sometimes crawling through my veins. Maybe that's why I've never seen myself before, because I'm empty. But isn't that something to be grateful for?
That's a bit sad.
Because if I were to look and find nothing there, then surely I would feel disappointed. By not looking, I can ease myself of that pain. So maybe this is for the best. I can't remember who was the first to recite these words to me, nor the second, nor the several others who came after. The only thing I remember is that they looked as empty as I did to them. Hey, have you ever felt so empty, so devoid of what makes everyone special, that you've embraced the void as your own?
I've met some people who have.
Have you? These eyes,
Don't know if I have,
are these my eyes?
Ooh. I wonder, what would happen if I say no? Ooh. Can I save? Oh, okay. What
Is that so? How do you think my eye, when our gazes find, answer me?
Oh, huh. How do... Oh, load.
Are these my eyes? A good answer. is only one way to know the truth. Open your eyes. So you won't look at me, even though your eyes are so pretty. I can't see them, but I can imagine them behind their veil of flesh. Round like pearls and shiny like jewels. So pretty.
No. I'm gonna have nightmares tonight.
It's fine. We still have time. The night is still and silent. People are good at closing their doors.
But I'm not.
Do you know what a door is? Of course you know. You have one. Right there, at the verge of your little world. A door is a barrier to keep the bad out. The bad can be anything. A bad person, a bad smell. And sometimes, me. I can't open doors.
Oh.
I find them tricky. Should I push or pull? Should I turn the knob left or right? Should I try to take it off its hinges? Should I chip away at it, hoping it will fall apart? And what happens when it opens? Do I close it behind me? Do I keep it open? But that might be rude to the person who had it closed. But then, how do I get out? And what happens if the wind pushes it close? What then? So many options. So many things that could go wrong. Whenever I stand in front of a closed door, it paralyzes me. I stare at it for a long time and think of my excuses. Because that's all they are. What bothers me the most about closed doors is the idea they exist to keep me out. It fills me with the need to go in, so I search for a crevice or a window, anything that might be open, anything that might let me in. I'm not good with doors, but as long as there's a place where I can fit, then I can go in anywhere. Every night, I hop across the shadows of the streets. I'm careful so as to not be caught by the light.
So that means the character I'm playing as probably left their front door open as well. Or at least a window.
In my eternal search, I pick a place where to rest. I slip in and spend the night wherever is comfortable, without alerting anyone. Usually it's a cellar, an attic, anywhere with dust, with dirt. I feel at home there. But sometimes, just sometimes, an urge swells inside of me. The urge to be seen. So I search hard for a door that's open, for an entryway covered in darkness, and for someone to be at the other end, awake, as if expecting me. But you won't look at me, even though you had your door open for visitors. Why is that? Are you afraid? Do I scare you? No, that can't be it. We have been chatting for so long. You haven't chased me out. That means you welcome me. So I'm certain that if I were to reach out my hand, you would reciprocate and grasp it. I'm sure your hands are warm, so very warm, because people are always warm. Hey, how do my hands look? When my warmth finally meets yours, how will it feel? Answer me.
Oh God. Oh, that's
That may
horrible.
be so.
Oh, I don't like that. Oh no.
Amidst my travels, I have lost more than I can imagine. I have left people behind. People who were my chat companions, just like you are now. So it's no wonder that by leaving them behind, I will leave parts of me as well. Things such as skin, or flesh, or bones, or anything that makes me as farewell gifts, you could say. It sounds like an excuse, and that's because I am careless and overly curious. I can't help but wonder how everything feels to the touch. Like the crust of a tree, or the surface of a frozen lake. But sometimes I find something else. Like a building engulfed in a raging fire. I think of the screams in the distance, or the suffering and death and charred skin, and wonder, how does that feel? So I put my hands to the fire. It hurts, but I tolerate it, and keep them there, for long enough that the uncomfortable feeling dissipates,
Oh, you fool.
and the smell of charred skin starts protruding from my own. And when I take them out, the feeling persists. That horrible, but intoxicating feeling. I seek such extreme sensations.
Oh, no.
The edge of a knife sometimes
Oh.
provides it.
God.
Other times, the fangs of a beast. Most times, however, it's by mere accident. I would place my fingers over a benign surface, only to discover it's covered in spikes. And I would leave my hands there as I traverse along it, leaving parts of my body as a farewell gift. In that sense, it's not so different from what I was saying before. The fire and the blades are friends. They have granted me times of great fun. So, it's only polite to leave something of yours as a sign of thanks. But there's one thing I've always loathed from these encounters. They're always painful.
Why do you keep doing that?
I'd rather they weren't. Hey, have you ever placed yourself in harm's way, only to feel a satisfaction you've realized is not yours?
God.
Have you? These hands,
This is getting sad.
are these my hands? A good answer, yet there is only one way to know the truth. Open your eyes,
Oh.
so you won't look at, even though my hands could be the same as yours. Think about it. Maybe you and I are similar. No, I know we are. I can feel it in my skin.
This is just making me think that this is just making me think this is just some sort of weird inner demon. Ooh.
Oh. Can you hear it?
Oh no.
My skin is pulsating.
I've only known for like 20 minutes, man.
It has been long since this happened. It's a sign of my innermost emotions flowing out.
Double clicked.
I wander the world, wanting to be seen. I'll be satisfied as long as someone tells me how I look. But it's not like anyone will do. If it did, then it would be oh so easy.
Has he never seen mirrors before?
Since I could show myself to everyone at once. Every living person in this land. And ask them all the same question. Someone will answer. There's no doubt about it. But it might not be the answer I wish for. Since I don't want to be judged, I don't want to be perceived as something I'm not. It scares scares me. That is why, when someone is on the verge of looking at me, I shy away. I hide, fading into the dark. But you might be different. If it's you, it might be possible to stand still, if only for a second. That way you can help me, and we can both be fulfilled. Just thinking about it,
Oh no.
it makes me feel something. I cannot describe it. I am not good with words.
Who is?
There was a person in my past who taught me to speak like a person. They were not good at it either. And thinking back on it, they certainly didn't enjoy it. To teach a wordless being how to talk must be a challenge. Yet, they did. Simply because they could. It is weird to remember, because it makes me think of why I want to be seen. And I am not. Sure, I don't care much for my appearance. I don't want to be judged. But if that were it, I could easily stay out of sight. So why is it? Why do I want someone to recognize me so much? Maybe it's only because I can. Because everyone gets to be recognized. But me. But I will. Soon. Once you open your eyes. There it is again. Just thinking about the moment you unveil your sight on, and you finally take those bed sheets off your body, and you inspect every crevice of mine,
No.
and you finally open those tight lips of yours.
Oh, this went from being just a little sad to we're kind of creepy and rapey.
To let me hear what I am, and to maybe even give me a name. It makes me feel, but I don't know what. Surely it would be evident if you were to look at my face. Hey, what does my expression look like when that veil of uncertainty finally disappears? What will we convey to each other? Answer me. An emotionless stare.
Not as bad as I thought it'd be.
That may be so. Expressions are difficult. They require one's face to contort in many different ways. I am not capable of that. Everything about me is stiff. From the way I walk, to the way I talk, to the way I feel. It is something I noticed long ago. I may hurt and I may grow, but I do not change, not in the way other people do. People interact with each other. They form connections. They experience thrills. A person becomes someone different with each passing second, turning old and perishing. However, I don't think I'm capable of any of those. My journey began long ago, longer than any person has ever journeyed. And in my life, I have seen others born and die, born and die. A person's existence is so fleeting, and yet so many things happen to them, so many worthwhile memories. It is something I lack. Were I to write a book, I could not fill a single page. It's not for the lack of memories, but rather because these memories mean nothing to me. Save for a minuscule number, they are all the same, blending with each other into a mottled gray, lacking the meaning people often give to that which they care about. Perhaps if someone else had lived what I had, they would see meaning treasure it, but I cannot. No matter how I try, I can't see any worth in what I do, and by extension, in what I am.
It's gone to sad again.
I want for someone to tell me how I look, yet I don't see that as important. No one but me would care, so why should I care? But that doesn't mean I have never felt. I feel things. Joy, sorrow, fear. I am always feeling, and right now, I am feeling strongly. It's here, in my pulsating skin. You say my expression is emotionless. And if you say so, it must be true. But soon you will see something. Because what I'm feeling is not nothing. Hey, have you ever masked yourself with indifference, only to hide the overwhelming emotions hiding beneath? Have you?
Definitely.
This expression, is this my expression? I see. Thank you. You have truly helped me tonight. These are my eyes. These are my hands. And this is my expression. I consider these my most treasured features, and you have helped me picture them all. No one has done this for me. I feel a connection, one born out of honest gratitude. But there's one step left. You need to make sure of the truth. It is the only way to finally understand each other. So please, I beg of you, open your eyes.
Gonna see what happens when I do open my eyes. What a surprise. He's gone.
No. I see. I understand. No, it's fine. You have still helped me by answering my questions.
He's getting passive aggressive.
No one has done that for me before, so I have no right to ask for anything else. No, that is a lie.
Oh no.
Ever since I stepped into this room, you have refused to engage with me. Not even once. Not even once, not even once, not even once, not even once, not even once. Not even once. Did you open your eyes? Not even once. Did you look at my face? You stayed there, acting as if you were asleep, feigning ignorance and not moving an inch. At times making me believe that our conversation was just in my head. You haven't opened your mouth, but you didn't need to. I can hear far, far beyond what most others can, and I can see further than what others would consider the dark, empty bottom. That's why I know that I wasn't wrong. You are, like me, we are the same. You too look for what's not there. You too reach out for what might hurt you. And you too are a liar. The type that shows one thing and feels another. But you made a mistake. I know you're lying, because every answer you've given me so far has been wrong. I am not what you said I am. These eyes, these hands, this expression.
Oh, the fingers are gone.
They aren't mine. Maybe they are yours. But I do not care. Not anymore.
I have bony fingers.
Open your eyes.
Only one option here.
I didn't want to be judged. I didn't want to be perceived for something I'm not. And that's all you did. So now, you will open your eyes.
Oh no.
And see me for what I truly am. You said so. Remember that in this room, you know how everything looks. It was those words that brought me here.
Of course.
So you have to do right by that which you claimed. It is time. Open your eyes. Open your eyes.
Is there gonna be a jump scare? He didn't speak on that one. Overwrite. Overwrite.
You had your chance. It's not up to you.
Oh, come on.
Anymore. You won't open your eyes. I will.
Ugh. Oh, God. Come on, I said yes. Let me up.
Your eyes are as beautiful as I imagined. Tell me, my new friend.
Did he just gouge my eyes out?
What do you see? That won't do.
Oh, of course. Oh, they're...
Open your eyes. Open them. Open them now.
He's just breaking my skull.
Open, open, open. Open, open, open. Open, open, open.
More aggressive with... And there I go.
Oh no. It seems I did it again. You can't see anymore, right? You can't talk anymore, right? You can't think anymore, right? Then, this is farewell. Thank you for trying, friend. Even though you were a liar, I leave this piece of myself here with you. I must go. I must look for the right person. Someone who can tell me how I look. Someone who can explain to me why everyone looks like that when they do.
Well then, that was fun. Definitely gonna have nightmares tonight. Yeah, I'll. Oh. There's. How am I not dead? I'm not dead, apparently. Okay. Well, that was fun. I'll link the game in the description. Be sure to like, subscribe, whatever. Bye. This was Don't Open Your Eyes.